use the language. When I'm thinking about the problems that face me as a teacher and maybe face anyone in teaching writing skill, even in Arabic language, they just enter the class and tell the student to open their notebooks and to choose any topic to write about it in within 30 minutes. It is difficult. We need to know where is the problem to make it easier for the students. So, problems or points that may make the writing difficult. The first one is lack of ideas. The meaning of lack of ideas is that students they don't know how to produce their ideas. We should, as teachers, learn our students how to produce or generate their ideas. For example, of the beginning stage to produce through, for example, brainstorming. I will give them what are you going to do in the summer? Or I will ask them to have a mind map and write every word that you think about in the same paper to produce the ideas. After producing the ideas, we should talk about planning. Many people, not just the student, do not know how to plan for anything. Before writing, we should plan to know from where I should start, what should I do, how can I gather all my things in one piece or in one place to have a well-organized writing. After planning, we can move to the organizing. We can organize the topic through any order, one of these orders, like chronological order, according to the time, or logical or random, also spatial, any order that suits for the topic. Many students know how to write in Arabic and know everything, all the words in their minds in Arabic, but they couldn't transfer it in the English language because the lack of vocabulary. The teacher should encourage the student to learn new vocabulary, to read every day about, for example, any story, encourage them to read stories, or to play games now like the apps and through devices. After that, I faced the lack of interest. Many students find the lesson is boring, not interesting. As Dr. Hassan said, it's challenging, so they felt it's not something catch their interest. Maybe for many reasons. Some teachers choose a topic that's not related to their interest, or they use old strategy as I did before. Just open your card or your books and try to write anything about any subject. So this will depress the students. So we know now about the three problems. The main three problems of lack of vocabulary, ideas, and the last one is about interest. There is a list of ideas that we can use in the class to motivate students in their writing. The first one, creating an end for a story. The teacher can hand out some stories for the students, and the student encourage the student to try to imagine in English, try to write any end for the story. By then, I can motivate the student to have different endings from each other. And this picture you will see in these ideas, we took it here from the ICT. The second one, we took it with Mr. John here, make a writing process line. Talk about your life through a process writing line. You can talk about your studying, your job, anything you are in your life. After you collect this thing, will help you to collect your ideas. After you collecting your ideas, you can change it or transfer to write a complete paragraph. The next point, idea, watch a clip and write about it. I can give them a clip or from YouTube or any movie that will help them to paraphrase it at the end of the class, or to rewrite the story from the clip, or anything from something that they like to watch. I will have a good beginning to encourage the student to have a well-organized writing. The next point, also reorder sentence, because some students have low level, they can't produce writing, so I can use this idea to have a story or a paragraph. Then I will cut the sentences. I will give the groups different kinds of lines to arrange it to have a paragraph. That will encourage them at the beginning to find it easy, and then we can move to another step in the next class or next step to have, for example, sentences without ending and asking them to complete the sentence, for example. The last one, we have writing circle, by dividing the class to two groups. Then I will give them this group the beginning of the story. Then they will change for example, the papers between the groups to complete the stories. After some ideas and all these ideas that we can't practice in our classroom, I have some suggestions or recommendations. As we know that education depends on creativity and innovation. I think all the teachers are qualified and try to do their best, but they should be determined to change the student attitudes toward the writing lesson. I must change their attitudes toward, oh, it's boring, to make it, oh, it's funny, or it is interesting. After that, the level. As a teacher, I should care about the level of the student and the level of the activities. Because if it is too hard, it will frustrate them, and if it is too easy, they will find it they will challenge themselves. So the last point, sources. In Saudi education, I think all the sources and activities are beneficial and official. And I hope that this presentation will motivate your student and have a great, well-organized time. Right. Did you enjoy it?
Thank you, well done. It was great, very practical, very practical, some really great ideas there. Have you got any questions for Atlam or any comments? Yes, my master, I'm going to let.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm really interested in this as the start of a process. How do you give feedback to students once that they have engaged in the writing?
For example, we can use the self-assessment. Maybe we can use this one, like the student can assess themselves. Because I think in writing skill, it is difficult to correct all their mistakes at the same time. They will feel demotivated, so I must encourage them to let it open to correct by themselves. I think this is the good thing.
Okay. Do you ever let students share their work with others to get feedback?
I don't know, for me, they can share in the process, but in evaluating each other, I prefer that I will evaluate everyone, because we are here, we all trying to learn.
Thank you for that beautiful presentation, especially mind map and writing circle. So beautiful ideas. And my questions, as you know, before we have what I'm talking about, this Arabic language, we have that's classes for writing, which is about imaginations and things. But we don't have that right now. That's, I think, this is a big problem for why we don't have that imaginations. How that's maybe your idea of writing can be fit in our curriculums. As you know, we have a book, and the books just have a low level of stories. That's just say hi, how are you, and how we can use this, your strategy on that things.
We face this problem even in English language, as you said, we face it in Arabic, but we try to concentrate on writing, listen, and try to use these ideas in one subject. We cannot use all these strategies in one subject, but we can concentrate each subject and can use special strategy. It will work with this class, which I will